Hi, I am back. So now I'm into Life Path 2. And how do you find your life path? How do you find your life path number? Is I asked Google. I am going to put this also in the description box so you can calculate your life path also. So once you know what your life path is, then you can go directly into the video. But how do I calculate my life path number? Basically, you take your date of birth's numerical value, add all those digits together by category, that's year, month, and day, and keep adding those digits together until you end up with one single digit. That's how you find your life path number. And I'm gonna just go straight in because I had to delete memory just so I can do these videos. So we're into Life Path 2. This one is the path of sensitivity. So being born on 2 life path means that you came into this lifetime to learn about feminine energy, relationships, equality, self-awareness, diplomacy, intuition, patience, healing, cooperation, peace, courtesy, and the importance of details. Wow, that's a lot. In the 2000s, we embarked on a new cycle of time in which the power of the feminine and an energy to energy, Life Path 2 energy predominates, but the energy of Life Path 2 does not seek to control, but to achieve balance. Those born on 2 Life Path have the potential to lead the way for humanity through their refined powers of persuasion, their ability to inspire on an emotional level, and most importantly, their desire to bring equality and peace to this planet. Wow, that's awesome. The destination of mankind is to become more and more humane. That's a quote someone said. Albert Schweitzer. The way in which Life Path 2 will lead is going to be very different from what we previously understood leadership to be. For some, the transition between the masculines 1000s and the feminine 2000s may seem too slow. But in the 2000s, in order to lead successfully, we must develop a calm and gracious approach that is based on reality rather than outdated ideology. Yours is important to task of connection. You must be able to see how the big picture is influenced seemingly minor details. And yes, this will take time, dedication, and great patience. This is like understanding both sides of a scenario instead of it's just one person is always right. Keep looking at my hair. You are one who encourages and promotes those who have something valuable to offer. You are one who takes care of the details and others are unable or unwilling to handle. So that means that you, Life Path 2, pays attention to detail. This makes you the ultimate networker. You know how to talk and influence others, or agent who provides a service which enables others to progress. You are indispensable behind the scenes, an organizer on whom others rely. Other people rely on you to get things done, and only you can do it. You will be given much opportunity to fulfill your own ambitions and dreams along the way. Wow. The way you live your life, feel your feelings, think your thoughts, make your decisions, and reach your dreams may be quite unusual. It is from your example that others can learn, emulate, and embrace a brand new way of living, which makes peace, love, and understanding their top priorities. But it is important to understand that your days of dreaming about a better life are over. The days of actually creating those improvements are here. Life Path 2 enables you to bring forward ideas which were once considered idealistic, but are now recognized as the basis of a more peaceful world. Remain true to your feelings and have the courage to question so-called authority and tradition. You must learn to do this without the use of force. Use your natural ability to persuade instead. So you have to find ways to influence others, question authority, tradition. Like, this is something you have to do it without force. You have to learn how to talk. You have to be a good networking. Networking is, you know how to talk to people, you know how to deal with people. I am sorry, I am in New York City and it's noisy. I am in the Bronx and it is noisy. But back to this article. There is a cleverness about two energy. Two is Life Path 2 energy, which you must tap into. It provides you with the intelligence to achieve your objectives without jeopardizing your security or reputation. Your sensitive nature provides you with strong intelligence. If you are patient enough with the details, you will know how to create peace out of chaos. You have the ability to feel, intuit, and sense your way through life. You must become comfortable with this gift, or you will become overwhelmed by your own feelings and shut them out completely, rendering you cold and seemingly heartless. Your recognition of reality is what makes you so sensitive in the first place, but your acceptance of reality and your desire to change rather than just camouflage painful realities can place you in a position of power and great personal satisfaction. Okay. Our misunderstanding of this emotion has led us to deny our feelings, our true sensitivity, to an alarming degree. Most people have forgotten how to feel. They do what they can to suppress any feelings that may arise. On Life Path 2, your ability to feel is your primary resource. If you cut yourself off from it, you cannot feel happiness. You cannot feel fully alive or aware. So no matter how reality makes you feel, your acceptance of reality is what makes you so intelligent. And it is the key to your success and happiness. So you have to accept your feelings. You know, don't shut them out. Don't hide them. Don't push them away. Like, you just feel it. And life will be so much better for you. So Life Path 2 tends to gravitate towards extremes. Some are often oversensitive, passive, and self-predicating, while others are aggressive, angry, controlling, judgmental, and even cruel. Life Path 2 often pendulate between extremes before balance is achieved. These extremes are often created by various fears. Fear is an illusion and you have to overcome it. You have to realize fear is not real. Fear is in the mind and you have to overcome your fears. So if you're not scared, you're not going to be angry, controlling, judgmental. You're not going to be like that. You're going to have balance. Your fears must be faced head on. Only then will you know what needs to be feared and what does not. There is an inherent shyness in most Life Path 2s. But when you remain true to yourself and follow your feelings, your humility turns to radiance and dignity. Life Path 2 relation, your sense of self is often overshadowed by your need to interact and understand other people and their situations. So you try to understand people and deal with people and help people, but you need to focus on yourself. Life Path 2 teaches you to relate one thing to another so that meaningful connections can be made. Relatives play important roles. Although you do not believe you owe allegiance to certain people just because you are related by blood or law, you are able to relate by sensing their needs, motivations, and the causes of their problems. You are able to clarify and relate your feelings about other people verbally or artistically. That's the networking part. Like, you're able to connect to a lot of people, a lot of different kind of people. Life Path 2 represents cooperation. That's like you getting along with others. It provides you with opportunities to become an organizer, facilitator, partner, and peacemaker. You often find yourself in situations where cooperation is required. This does not mean submitting yourself to the demands or ill will of others. I had to pause it real quick, but I forgot where I was. It's cooperation, networking. You like different kind of people, all different kind of people, your family, friends. You connect. That's networking. You're here to connect other people to each other. Your friends, family are such a diverse collection of characters who may have little in common except for their bond they share with you. You may not be the leader of the pack, but without you, to keep things connected, the pack may not be able to hold together without you. So Life Path 2, you are important. Networker, you're an important part to the puzzle. You may wonder, since you were born on the Life Path 2 of peace and understanding, why you experienced such harsh, chaotic, or insensitive childhood. Although your efforts were visible, you may not have received recognition for your intelligence, your contributions, your talent. You probably came up with some great ideas that were discounted or put into action by somebody else. Somebody else took your ideas and you sharing and you being nice and you communicating to other people, and they go and steal your plans and I know. You may have found yourself seeking a position of leadership only to realize that your ideas were too idealistic for this aggressive, judgmental world. Understand and accepting your past will release you from your pain, grief, anger, fear, guilt, shame, and blame that have followed you into adulthood. Your early experiences were necessary to instill in you the desire for peace. The acceptance may not be easy to make, and until maturity is reached, you may want to take revenge or otherwise control those involved. But you instinctively know that forgiveness is the key, and the desire for peace, whether you can equate it to your past or not, is the driving force for all that you aspire to in life today. I say this all the time, like, release what doesn't serve you. Like, if it's not making your life any better, if you keep thinking about the past and it's not helping your future, then you have to let it go. Cut your losses and let it go. And it's okay. Life will be better without that little nuisance in it, Understand and accepting okay, I did that part. Your position of diplomat is an important one. You must learn to express yourself in a way that helps others to see things from other points of view. This talent can only be accessed through developing your ability to see the merits of other views through impartially. That's like you're not taking sides, like you're listening, you're trying to be open-minded. So impartially, broad-mindedness, and patience. True settlement means that all concerned must feel satisfied with the result. So it's like you're not taking sides. Like, two people could be having a problem and you're the middle person, and then you're trying to understand and bring a balance to both without taking sides. You're just trying to compromise or make each person understand each other so that we can all just get along, Life Path 2 is the peacemaker. Okay, so true settlement means that all concerned must feel satisfied with the result. If this is not the case, then true settlement has not occurred and someone is being forced to accept something that is unacceptable to them. The underlying sense of loss, betrayal, and anger remain, and over time, sometimes generations, these emotions fester until they can no longer be held in. Eventually they explode, and this is the one principal reasons that history repeats itself and lasting peace cannot be achieved. This must change in the 2000s, and you are one of the people that can help change it. You must be patient and observant as you watch others achieve their results with a force that you simply do not possess. Whenever you try to imitate the aggressive tactics of others, you will end up with unnecessary problems. So you're not aggressive in nature. You're not, it's going to give you more problems than anything else. Other people are sometimes tempted to take credit for your ideas and your efforts, to emulate your style or method, or to use you and your talents without giving you due credit. You may believe you just don't have what it takes to enjoy the kinds of success others seem to acquire with ease. But this is a temporary situation in which you will learn that what needs to be learned and eventually emerge in your own right with the satisfaction of knowing that your success has enabled others to succeed too. So it's like people can try to steal from you and take your ideas, but it's like you will overcome all of that, and these people, they will admire you because you're going to come out on top with your own right, with the satisfaction of knowing that your success has enabled others to succeed too. Wow. Okay, I'm going 15 minutes in. Oh my god. But this is so long, and it has a lot of information. It has a lot of information, so I'm going to just skip it to the bottom. But when you want to go, if you want to go into the actual article has everything there. I'm going to just read the last paragraph, because you may have a lot to do in life, but you will do it. You will do it better if you proceeded at a slower pace and observe the details and nuances involved. Never deny what you are feeling. Feel your feelings. Understand your feelings. Understand what triggered them and how they need to be expressed. Valuable intelligence can be gained from this ongoing experience. It is not enough to simply acknowledge your emotions on an intellectual basis. You must experience them. Let them pass through you and out of your physical body. Only by truly feeling your feelings will you be able to navigate through the life path too successfully. So it's like, don't hide your feelings or your emotions, and you like to help people when you cannot let people let people take over your ideas, and you don't have to follow them. Like, feel your emotions and your feelings, and it's okay. Understand them. Why are you feeling this way? So a lot of times we hide it and we don't want people to know how we feel. But this is something that Life Path 2 has to overcome and has to master. You have to master your emotions. Life Path 2 is a path of sensitivity. That means that you are an emotional person. And you have to be able to understand your emotions so that you can pass this life, and you can do well in this life. So Life Path 2 is the path of sensitivity. So this is 18 minutes. Oh my god, the links are going to be in the description box. So if you want to read the complete article, I try to do as much as I can. I could, but I went 15 minutes in front of my mouth. The links will be in the description box. Just tap on the link and it'll take you straight into the article. And it starts talking about Life Path 11 also. It's illumination, but always lead with love. Thanks for watching. Thanks for clicking on the video. And I'm going to do Life Path 3 next. Bye.